Colby, I see you're reading your book here. I'm sorry for boring you.
Just trying to enlighten myself.
I see. All right, this one is from Bobby Esau. He wanted to know, if you weren't a fighter, what would your career be?
Ooh, man, that's a really tough question. And I've thought really, really hard about that question. And yeah, Epstein didn't kill himself.
Oh my God. All right, and what about your answer for that one?
You know, the only thing worse than being on the Clintons hit list is being on my hit list, and Marty Fake Newsman is going to experience that on Saturday night.
Oh, Colby, you're making my job really fun tonight. Do you not have an answer for our fan question? I was expecting you to say something provocative about what your career would be, but...
Yeah, Epstein didn't kill himself. I know the fans out here, my haters are dumb, but they're not deaf.
Oh, God bless you. All right. Colby, do you have an MMA GOAT? Are you just too busy reading? I know that you're very close with Matt Hughes. Maybe he's your guy. I mean...
Everybody knows I'm the greatest of all time. GSP's a bum. He's in Canada eating poutine. I'm in America eating poutang.
And here we are. Colby, I can't imagine that you fanboyed over meeting anyone, but what about when you met, I know you want to talk about it, the first family?
Megan, I love you, but do I look like a mark? I'm not a mark, but I do love the greatest president of all time, Donald Trump. What he's doing for America, he puts America first. Can't thank the first family enough for what they do for America. They don't have to put themselves in the spotlight and do what they do for America, but you know, they're saving America, and everybody here should be thankful.
Did he call you? I know that sometimes you get to talk to the prez on the phone. Did he call you in the lead up to this fight?
He didn't call me in the lead up to this fight, but you know, I'm sure I'll be getting a call after I beat up Marty Fake Newsman on Saturday night. Just like when I beat up Robbie Lawler last fight, he called me, and you know, the Trumps got me staying at their hotel, first class treatment, just like they treat America.
Excellent, all right.
Thanks, Alex. And then for Colby, if I could please. Colby, obviously you've remained supportive of the first family today as well. I gotta ask, was it disappointing at all that the president couldn't wait a couple of weeks and come out to your fight instead of making it to Madison Square Garden instead?
Well, the only reason he went out to Madison Square Garden is because me and Marty Fake Newsman were supposed to be headlining that, but Marty Fake Newsman had to let the EPO get out of his system, so, you know, that's why we couldn't do it, and, you know, he put it in his schedule, and, you know, he's too busy right now with the impeachment bullshit, so, you know, it's too bad, but, you know, I know they'll be watching, you know, at home, and, you know, I'll get to go back to White House and bring him a new shiny belt.
And listen, you've got supporters, you've got haters. I mean, both sides of it, no question about it. Whether people love you or hate you, you've proven, you know, a masterful promoter in getting people interested in you in a fight. Is there anything that you've done along the way, though, that you regret, that you say, man, maybe I went too far here, or maybe I did say something or did something that I shouldn't have in fight promotion?
No, not at all. I've just always been real, and I've not been afraid to say it how it is, you know? A lot of the stuff I say is truth, and if people have feelings, you know, this isn't the feelings championships, this is the fighting championships, so whatever I gotta do to sell a fight is what I gotta do, but, you know, I've been real. You know, a lot of the fighters, they're scared for the fall. I'm not scared for the fall, because I know I'm a winner, and I'm gonna keep winning, and I'm not scared.
And last thing for me, Colby, I mean, winning this title on Saturday night would be a huge moment for you. Give me an idea. What's the next goal? Is Masvidal the guy that you look at as the #1 target right away, or do you think there's other contenders that may be ahead of him in line?
You know, that's a great question. And as the people's champion, I'd like to ask the people who they'd like to see me fight next. Should it be journeyman George Masvidal? Should it be GSP? Should it be Kebab? Should I be that little Irish leprechaun that couldn't even knock a drunk dude, old dude off a stool in the bar? Who should it be? Who? Masvidal? Looks like it's going to be Street Judas, Journeyman George.
Colby, I see you reading that book there. You were also reading it at the press conference in New York. I'm curious, on one page, your friend Donald Trump Jr. outlines something called the Trump derangement syndrome. For those who haven't read the book, could you maybe elaborate on it and sort of explain why it relates to your life presently?
You know, the thing about this great book, you know, New York Times bestseller, is, you know, it's about triggering snowflakes. And you know, usually I'm spoiling movies on Twitter, but, you know, I'm not going to spoil this. You guys got to go out there and get this book and find out for yourself.
I don't want to interrupt your texting over there, but
No, actually, I think your girlfriend was swiping right on Tinder.
what color would you say is that suit?
I would say that's orange.
Orange. And is there any significance?
I mean, what would you think?
I saw some people saying it was salmon colored. I don't know.
Salmon? I don't know about that.
Maybe on video it looks like.
This is a tribute to Nick Bockwinkel, if you know who that is.
Of course I know who that is. And why?
Remember when he rocked it?
It was a promo that he had?
Yeah.
So why did you wear it today?
In memory of him, in honor of him. You know, I gotta show these people what WWE is all about.
And then I was wondering, you've been here for a couple days now in Vegas. Have you seen Dana White? Have you talked to him at all? I know that you guys are kind of on the outs. Any reconciliation there? Everybody
knows I ain't got nothing to say to Uncle Fester. And he's not gonna wrap that belt around my waist on Saturday night, I can promise you that.
So what's the plan? I mean, that's tradition, right? Dana White wraps the belt around the winner. I know you believe that you're gonna win on Saturday, so what happens?
It was tradition until they did the Broken Mediocre Fighter Championship last weekend in New York, and they gave away that Bernie Sanders participation trophy, and they let The Rock put it on Journeyman George, so I want Candace Owens to put it around my waist on Saturday night.
Thanks, Colby.